That episode where it's like you see him put the gun in his mouth, like the barrel, and then he closes his eyes and you see his teeth, and then he just takes a bite out of it. And then he
I don't want to be fat anymore.
Yeah, because oh no, that's what it was. He was writing the note because he was tired of being fat, and it made it sound like it was going to be a suicide note. And it started on that. You motherfucker! You started the stream on that.
I literally said I'm going to start the stream, and then you kept talking.
I didn't hear you. I'm talking about South Park for context.
Yeah.
The first thing I heard when the stream opened up was me saying suicide note.
No, it started with
Thank you, Chris.
Chris, move your fucking mouse off of OBS, please.
Thank you so much, Chris.
I love Expenditure.
I can assure you that it didn't actually start on that, but that was the first thing that YouTube finally let out into the world.
Okay.
Christ.
For reference there, PJ.
So wait, it might have even got the gun in the mouth part too.
I literally, you said that, and then I repeated what you said, and I said I'm gonna start the stream.
I just want everyone to know I'm referencing the South Park episode where Cartman is writing what sounds like a suicide note because he hates being fat and he starts eating chocolate guns.
Okay.
That's what I'm referencing. I don't know when it started, but that's the context. It's a South Park thing.
I didn't know that was an episode. I was actually referencing one of the Asdif.
Oh no! I'm pretty sure that actually is what it was.
Okay.
I think it's actually. If it's not that, then maybe he's like running away, or I don't remember. I know there was another joke that was similar to that for that reason at the very least, but it's... Listen, it also just sounds like something Cartman would do. All I know is there was something he was tired of, he was writing a note, and then he had edible chocolate guns that made it look like he put the barrel in his mouth, but then he just bit down and he was eating it. Okay. And then he picked the note back up and he wrote, "By the way, buy me more chocolate guns. I am now out of them." And he just finishes eating the gun. The chocolate gun.
Yeah, that sounds like Cartman.
Don't mind me, I didn't almost just put the stream into our group DMs. Because, you all need to be made aware
that would have helped.
We're streaming right now.
Hey, did you guys know that we were streaming?
No.
Because Chris didn't tell us.
I too like yelling, like proclaiming things in an enclosed glass space that is completely soundproof. Yes.
What?
This is exactly what I wanted.
What do I need in my future home so that I can store giant cheese wheels to consume?
A basement.
You don't... Who do you think you are, the Dragonborn? You're not eating just giant cheese wheels.
Who are you?
You shouldn't be eating that much cheese.
What if I want to?
But, I mean, you can live your life. I'm just saying you probably shouldn't. That much cheese is very unhealthy.
That shit's gonna stink.
That's not even the problem. I was thinking more like, it would make you progressively less, healthy and then eventually die. But sure, it smells bad too.
I just want to take a little nibble of it every single day.
Then why do you need all those cheese
wheels?
The
whole wheel.
Because.
Why don't you just buy a fucking block of cheese like a normal human being?
No,
and then
but if I have wheel,
just eat from the block of cheese. Just take a bite out of the block.
If I have wheel, then I have a long supply that I can admire.
You know how you could also have a long supply? You could buy multiple cubes of it.
They're perishable.
And keep it in the fridge, which is already a place where you can store cheese safely without having to build an entire extension to your fucking house just to house cheese wheels.
Yeah, they're perishable.
Like, once again, you're the Dragonborn.
They're perishable, which means that they would go bad if you keep them around for too long.
Right, I guess when they're cut open, they're technically perishable at that point.
They're always perishable!
No! There's in 999 they had those giant blocks of cheese wheel that lasted forever.
You used 999 for a logical comparison.
Did you just reference...
Ice 9 in a fucking freezer.
Did you just reference an anime game?
Yes.
Did
yes,
you
they
just
did.
did you just mention a cartoon for logic?
Especially an Uchi.
A fucking cartoon?
As Rowan just can't.
Isn't that the same creator as the world that has a talking killer robot bear?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, let's
No. For the bit, yes.
For the bit, sure. They talked to each other once.
Is that not the same people that created Danganronpa? Is it not?
No, it's the.
Did I get it switched?
It's the people that made the Somnium Files.
Oh, I guess I just assumed all anime games that you three play are just all Danganronpa related.
No.
No, it's fine. It's whatever.
I mean,
Every time I hear you guys talk about an anime, I just think, oh, it's just Danganronpa or Danganronpa.
Danganronpa or Janganronpa?
Yeah, it's not very stable.
Oh my god. Anyway, hi.
Hey, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix.
Speaking of instability, Phoenix Wright.
Especially this case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, if we're taking logic from anime stuff, you know, like, I learned everything I knew about law from this. Like how the fact that the police stations are almost always empty. They have like 3 guys that just see something and immediately go, that guy's the killer.
Yeah.
That guy. That guy, what's his name? Butts? Yeah, no, he definitely did it.
100%.
And lawyers do detective work.
Yeah, and then the prosecutor can just assault the lawyer whenever they want and not face any consequences.
Yeah, that's
for
why
it.
the title of the stream is "Assault is a Myth."
I will never stop
okay.
complaining about the fact of the logic in Phoenix Wright is horrible.
The logic in Phoenix.
Don't get me
is
wrong.
abysmal, but the game.
Don't get me wrong. It's endearing and it's a great series. But when you think about it logically, like I do a lot of the time, fuck that.
Don't worry. Most of the fans of Phoenix Wright also realize that the logic is stupid, but they're here for the story.
It's real bad. Like, it's just law enforcement literally does nothing in this universe.
I have been staring at the same fucking wall for a week.
Does the ridge of my eyebrows look good to you?
Also, I may have gotten a side gig in DMC2.
Wait, what? Did the judge show up there too?
There was a really loud pianist.
No, our judge, not that judge.
No.
Our version of the
Chris,
judge, who's a sound master.
Chris, you don't understand that pianist rivaled the fucking violin player from oh god, Horizon.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Listen, I remember.
Yo, what about the flautist from Pillars?
Yeah, like the 3 of them just need to fucking get together.
For a band of really loud noises.
The fucking flautist? Was it a flautist or was it like a drummer? I forget.
No, it was a flautist.
It was a flautist?
There was
another game that we had where it was a drummer going nuts, and I can't remember what that was. Why is there always that one person in the orchestra that's like, this is my moment?
Yeah, it's always the case.
Oh my goodness.
There's the
It's
flautist from
my time.
Pillars, there's the drummer from somewhere, we'll remember at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I remember there was some drummer going crazy.
I remember the pianist in DMC1 was just literally slamming the keyboard like they were in a fit of rage every single time. I remember that pianist.
Oh goodness. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
Again.
Finally.
Oh, good, I can move my mouth again. The fence is ready, Your Honor.
Have you just been standing like that for an entire week, Von Karma?
Yeah, he's just Dracula.
The prosecution is ready.
Yeah, he's just saying that it is sleep.
Yeah, the prosecution.
Karma, are you okay?
Sir?
Silence.
I haven't slept for 40 years.
Oh, he doesn't hear. He hasn't slept in 40 years.
No, just objection.
Could somebody poke him?
He's gotten so bored of this trial, he's doing it in his sleep.
Somebody pokes him and his eyes just open. He doesn't move. Just instant from sleep to glare.
Okay, you don't poke a bear, you don't poke that.
I'm scaroused. I don't know where the second part came from, but here I am.
Right. Very well. We gotta take care of this, so we've reached the final day of our proceedings in the trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Submit!
Submit! Holy shit.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says in his sleep.
He's actually cooperating. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Not you.
Aww.
Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested.
Not the tear-caker.
In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this.
I didn't do it. Well, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would the caretaker admit to his own murder?
His own murder?
Or his own murder? His own...
I'll never tell you that I killed myself! What?
And then he just fades away.
No.
There are many layers of I don't know what's going on with this. And then the judge is just like, guilty! Like,
Good.
What?
What is even happening?
I don't even know where I am.
I can't think of
I would like to ask the defense
to
to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Wait a minute.
I'm prepared.
There's an exclamation point, so I'm happy about this!
Okay. Very well!
Hey!
Bring the witness into the courtroom.
I like reading scripts.
It's fun. Oh god, not this old fuck again.
Oh, he's eepy.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness!
Witness!
Witness! Yes! Second dragon!
Witness
I don't know
ultimate!
where that came from. Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
He didn't leave illegally.
No, you didn't.
I see.
Objection!
Clears things
No!
up. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Nuh-uh, sustained!
Different judge. It's just like... yeah.
They accidentally wheeled out two of them?
Yeah.
Fuck, we got the ordering wrong. Like, you see two bailiffs, like, one's, like, just shaking his head, the other one's scratching his head while looking at, like, a fucking clipboard. Like, how the fuck did this even happen? We have a system.
I see.
So do I!
Shut up under me.
Oh god, we gotta take care of this. We can't have two judges here.
Okay, I'm going back to the...
Very well.
Wheel him back in.
You begin your testimony. I hate that other me.
Glad you're paying attention there.
See if I remember how to do his voice.
Yep.
Yep. I'm really sorry about it, just leaving yesterday like I did. Well, I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figure I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motor things, right? I don't got one. My testimony yesterday's dance is
Skit. I don't remember the boat caretaker sounding a little bit boomhauery as he just did there.
It's fine.
There was a little bit of Boomhauer. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, you're sorry, but like, people can't just leave court like that. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions.
That's my whole thing, though. We have to reach a conclusion today.
If I don't rush to conclusions, then there's no game.
Speculation.
Hearsay.
Hearsay.
Objection.
I claim mega pints, Your Honor.
That will never not be funny.
Mega pints.
Mega pints.
Mega pint.
As I said, the witness was not running away.
And he ran.
He ran so far away. I mean, he didn't run. Listen to the testimony.
Oh, God.
He sure seems relaxed. I'd argue he just always has a stick up his ass. In fact, they both do. They both have sticks up their asses. Bon Karma and Yanni Yogi.
Is that why he's swaying right now? He's just not balanced on
Yeah. He's
Oh,
just
no.
off balance. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
Yes.
Said quietly that we would already been finished, and then he just stays silent for the rest of the fucking court. He's like, defense, defense.
Mr. Wright.
Guilty.
Guilty, I guess.
Hold it. What's a
Food.
food?
I feel like this state's too.
I was gonna
Ham?
joke like, what is Polly? But no, what is food? Explain what food is to the court.
What food is. I haven't been able to buy food in years. Well, probably a bit of a go.
What?
You only need these high quality bird pellets from France.
Ramon.
What?
No,
It's
just
kind of cut out there. So.
yeah.
Oh. Gorman!
Oh Jesus. Gorman.
Gorman!
Norman.
Determined.
The Gorman Zora! They only have them in the big paint shops down there.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
The Radio Shack.
Yeah, well. I kinda got lost, you see.
I was about to say, like, what are you gonna say that you got lost?
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes.
Which is why we require his testimony of remembering exactly what happened. That makes sense.
When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah,
For an
right.
entire evening.
Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I believe that.
Damn it.
Fuck!
I see. So he was lost. I was gonna make the joke anyway, but it fucking.
Please, Your Honor, come the fuck on.
You don't want me to do that.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Hey, yep, seems like it.
I don't remember if I can remember or not.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is.
The witness has made it clear they have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
And no one has ever lied in court before.
No
You
one.
claim he is lying, then show the court proof.
Oh wait, you can't. Are you eating right now?
No, I'm getting rid of stuff from the table.
Von Karma's digging into him and he's just eating a sandwich. He's just like, yep.
Yep,
It's not the first time it would have happened in this courtroom.
I could go for a sandwich.
You always could go for a sandwich.
You could go for apparently a fucking cheese wheel.
Or not just one, a bunch in a room. Just sitting
No, you
there.
just want to nibble on him.
I
Like
want
a rat.
a cheese wheel room. It's fine.
But why a whole room, though?
You don't want an entire room dedicated to cheese?
No!
I mean, you can look at it. I didn't read that, me.
I have an entire area dedicated to cheese. It's called a drawer in the fridge. I don't need an entire room that smells like ass and is rotting of cheese.
Yep.
Was that supposed to be the sound of the smell of cheese, Rob? What the fuck was that?
No, there's somebody gagging and then, I don't know.
Gagging and then fainting?
I'm gonna have to give you a penalty for that.
You
Please
can
don't
fucking
just
try.
Please don't
You can
thoughtlessly
fucking
speak
try.
from here on out. I already did. Look at the top right corner of your HUD.
What?
Yep.
It's just a fucking nuclear explosion.
How am I
Oh god,
supposed
he hit the ultimate penalty button.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I probably shouldn't do that when I've just got my voice back.
Oh yeah.
Don't
hurt
ruin it.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Rob.
Von Karma, why are you addressing them directly? How do you know?
Why are you? I'll get to you next.
What?
Very well, witness. Please continue.
Need one of those motive things.
Motive thing.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do!
Okay.
Wow, that was...
I don't know what it is, but alright.
That was easy.
Staples. You had a
Can you
grudge.
tell me what my motive is?
You-
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm about to tell you.
Okay, tell me what my motive is.
You...
I don't actually know what my motive is.
You had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond.
Should I write that down? I don't know.
Do you remember how to write?
That's why you took revenge on them, right? The red text says that I'm correct.
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over again until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
No!
Yeah, you're valid.
Oh,
I
think
am?
Just a single tear.
Single tear, yeah.
You've been saying the same thing now over.
Like, oh fuck, he's been validated, and they got a shotgun out.
Oh no!
Just blow his fucking brains out.
Oh my
You'll
god!
not take this from me!
No, he's already dead. It's too late. You just use the single tear and then just.
No, I like to imagine that's the other judge coming in from a completely unrelated thing.
Oh yeah, no, he's just running out. He's naked too. He's just running out naked.
You've been saying the same thing. Oh, no, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Yes. 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 The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
I object to your sass, sir.
You sit on a throne of lies!
Why the fuck you lying?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, this is serious. There's a serious problem with your claim.
You forgot that perjury means nothing in this world.
Are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting.
Oh.
Green Giant.
Oh my god!
I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
It's Gregory.
It's Gregory! He's pregnant!
He's
God
pregnant.
God damn it, poor Edgeworth. What the shit?
Mr. Wright. All of us here remember what Gregory Edgeworth looked like. And he looked nothing like this, believe me.
This is one of the only things I can remember.
Wow, that's
how you know you fucked up.
That's pretty harsh, Your Honor.
You don't usually forget seeing an Edgeworth.
I'm gonna have to penalize you for your wild claim. Now, let me ask you again.
And then you see in the defendant's chair, Edgeworth get all wiggly because he said penalized.
Oh, he has every single time.
Yeah.
You can hear
Tell us the witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar.
I remember Gregory Edgeworth, but I don't remember the other guy that was with Gregory Edgeworth.
I think I heard that name in my childhood.
He had like a tie, a hat. He was in the forest.
Baskets.
Oh wait, no, fuck! This isn't Fire Emblem. I can't remember everything from birth. Never mind.
Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident!
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Shit.
I didn't fucking think that far ahead, but if I keep staring at him, maybe he'll think I'm serious.
Yeah, maybe I could bluff it. No. God damn it.
Uh-oh. Sorry, that was me!
I had a bean burrito before this case.
Oh my god, Judge.
Oh, it's not even the worst it's going to be. Trust me. This shit was Taco Bell. It's going to explode out of me. This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof.
This is a court of law, Judge. Keep your bowels under control.
You need proof. And then points at the judge, not you!
Well, whether I need it or not, it's coming anyway.
You can't stop the court of law.
When law comes a knocking,
The bailiffs are readying their weapons. Allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, that's a terrible place to put that text. Right now, and I've got nowhere else to
You got Yogi
go.
on your hand.
Oh my god, it's Maya.
Oh god, I forgot you were here!
I'm hungry, but I need to ask, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
The last time, Maya, we're not getting you a goddamn cheese wheel. Shut your mouth.
It's okay. It's actually quite simple.
Oh yeah.
Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints.
Oh my god, I forgot that we do forensics!
And then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
Thank god he
I
didn't
see.
say just take a blood sample, otherwise we'd have him just immediately.
Yeah. That makes sense though.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Is he going to say we're not allowed to take blood samples or fingerprints?
No, I remember what he's going
Motherfucker,
to say.
I'll punch him in the nose and we'll get that sample!
No, there's another reason for it.
There is definitely another reason he's bringing this up.
Did
Okay.
he burn his fingertips?
Has no fingerprints.
You were right, Rowan.
I'm not even looking.
We
What?
know.
What? No fingerprints.
What? No! Casper, get out of here.
Hey, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant.
I just conveniently worked at a chemical plant, you know?
I burned my fingers working it with the stuff, yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints to hide off to hide your
A
past.
fucking blood sample!
No!
Someone really objects to that.
Woo!
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints,
Then we're just shit out of luck.
yeah, I guess we can't do like dental records or blood sample or anything like that. Nope.
Dental records?
Does the witness have ballistic markings?
I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity.
Cause I sure as fuck am about to.
No.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, no. And then the judge is like, let's get him a blood sample. And then Von Karma's like, well, the witness has no blood, you see. What? He's just like,
yeah.
what are you talking about?
You see, I work at a chemical plant, and all my blood just burned out of my body.
I lost my blood years ago. Polydeath.
I'm just a walking.
I drank the toxic sewage, and now I don't have no blood.
Toxic sewage, I don't know.
Alright, then how about a skin sample? Tisk, tisk, tisk.
That's fake skin on his body, Mr. Wright.
You just look back at him, and he's just a skeleton. Well, you see a funny story about that.
I jumped into the chemical vat.
Yeah, just recently, actually.
I am DC villain Joker.
So can we do like a spinal tap or like a bone marrow? Tisk it, shut your mouth! And then you
Look
just
back,
see...
it's just like dust.
No, you look back and it's just the hat. It's just his hat. Why are we even still in court?
Why
Judge,
are
the defendant has just evaporated!
the
He
witness
ran away again.
How can he run? He doesn't have any legs.
Yeah, the hat just like fucking it catches a breeze and floats away. The witness is running, and then they just start firing at the hat.
Oh my god.
Phoenix Wright logic, everybody.
Yeah.
It seems that the case has been decided. No.
No! I know what happened. I know everything.
All
prove
things, all the time.
I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
Maya, do a thing that'll get you arrested again. She's like on it, and then just steals the judge.
Pockets the judge.
Where's that bird in here?
Then the bailiffs just bring out another, and she just keeps infinitely pocketing each and every judge they bring
Yeah, no,
out.
she just.
Yeah, it's like
He has a bag of holding for a pocket.
Yeah.
Basically.
it's like a super villager from fucking Smash Bros.
The bag man.
Infinite
It's like-
pocket.
the bag man. It's like, why are all these old men in here? What is happening?
No, actually, it's more like the containment move that Game & Watch has. Just the bucket, and they're just putting judges in the bucket.
Get in the bucket.
Get in the bucket.
There is no one who can testify as to who the witness is. No one.
God. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think we can do, Rowan? Friend?
No.
We've already talked about how we're not doing that
Don't do
anymore.
this.
We're not doing it? Sorry, my bad. Nick!
Yeah, points gun at Rowan. So what do you think?
No, I was just curious.
Points gun at Butts.
Nick! What are we going
fuck?
to do?
What are we gonna do now, Butts?
What are we gonna do, Nick?
I haven't even.
I don't know why you eat another fucking burger.
On it!
You know, I didn't even.
I saved the day.
Maya?
You know what? No, you know what? Maya, empty your pockets. I'm sure his identification is somewhere in that fucking endless void.
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
I hate these lines. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright,
Stop tisking me.
it is a tick. Are you shaming me?
Yes, actually.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
allowed to do that?
Very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Incoming an infamous moment in all of fucking
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright history.
Cross-examine his parrot.
What is it, Nick? No. No, you're not going to!
No, I won't give him up. He's still in my pocket.
Your Honor. Here's my badge.
Show
want
the
it.
gun.
The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
You think you're gonna pick the parrot and you go over to the gun and you pull the gun? All right, this is a stick up. Say not guilty. The judge stands up. Do it. Free me.
Take Mr. Von Karma up.
On my proposal.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
I'm doing it!
Order! Mr.
Everyone's
Wright, what the
confused.
fuck? What do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Objection!
Yeah, but it wasn't an official objection, so.
I didn't see no splash screen, Your Honor!
You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Congratulations, you've dug your own grave. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
Shut up, you wanted criminal! Well,
Don't take the
still
parrot out
want to
of
go
my
through with your little game?
No.
Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. I'll do it.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Yet not the most ridiculous thing that will ever happen.
That's true.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except
It might not
the
be-
parrot.
It might not be the most ridiculous, but it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Von Karma literally said, "What are you gonna do? Pull a bird at your ass?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
And then Phoenix Wright, without breaking eye contact, walks around the podium and squats.
And lays a bird.
No, he just squats, and then Von Karma's like, No! No! Don't you dare! And then without panning back, you just hear... And then the judge just leans over...
Oh god, it's coming out of both ends! Oh!
No.
Okay, no one ever said that.
No.
How long is that parrot?
No. I'm tying it back to the Taco Bell bit from before.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I see.
yeah, he's going back to the
I thought you were referring to the parrot. No! Like, Jesus Christ!
It's a fucking parrot spit roasting Phoenix!
That's not
Oh
what
my
spit roasting is, first of all.
No, shut up.
God.
That means there are either two parrots or one really long parrot.
Yeah! Isn't that what you said?
That's not what spit roasting is. Unless I guess it's the two parrots. The one long parrot would not be spit roasting. That would be an abomination.
Breathe, Chris.
Phoenix Wright has been canceled that day. After he shit a live parrot in the middle of a courtroom and then was escorted out of the vicinity while he was vomiting out another parrot. The entire time he was screaming it was Maya's fault.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Bring in the parrot!
Bum, bum, bum. There she is.
All three frames of her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's quite a
I'm gonna
bird.
miss that bird.
Phoenix glares at Maya.
They had
Listen.
to wrestle the bird out of Maya's pocket.
Yeah, they lost a few bailiffs in there too.
Please tell us your name. Name!
I will not lose an argument with a parrot! Not again!
I will not take this disrespect to my courtroom.
I will hold you in contempt.
I'm pretty sure everybody disrespects you in your courtroom, Judge.
I know.
Literally everyone.
I know.
Even Cody Hackins did.
No. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
All right, it's all led to this moment. Let's get this incredible testimony. Hello, hello.
Nailed it.
He's so good. Woo!
Phenomenal.
Bravo.
Here's my badge.
Here's my badge. I had to.
And then you pull out the gun and shoot the bird. What
No,
the fuck was the point of all of that?
not the bird. We
I
don't
just
condone
wanted-
animal cruelty here.
I just wanted some more screen time.
Yeah, no, we can kill like 500 judges, but as soon as we shoot a parrot, that's too much.
Yes.
No, it isn't animal cruelty. No, you didn't stop at jamming the bird into her pocket. No, but shooting the bird with a gun, that's too far.
Certainly got some priorities there. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
I'm glad he's at least letting us cross-examine the parrot.
That's what I asked for. Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
What?
Cross-examine it.
Witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere!
Oh my god.
I want you to testify.
He sounds like an absolute fucking lunatic.
Maya, you talk to her.
Right! What do I say?
What's the safe number? Maybe I'll tell her to get the number of that safe. Or tell her to say the number.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly! What was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
No, I actually wanted to just get through all the other options. Well, I guess it doesn't really have to do with anything. Really have anything to do with that, no.
Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony.
She's just standing there. She's so good.
Witness! Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly! Have we forgotten something?
Don't forget the L6!
Starts screaming slurs again.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that'll prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly? Have we forgotten something?
Hello! Hello!
That's not what you're supposed to say! Forgot! Something we forgot!
Hello!
Oh no.
Von Karma, stop strangling the bird!
Hello! Hello!
Go fuck yourself.
You piece of shit!
Oh!
Piece of shit!
It's not working, Nick! She won't say it!
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ugh. Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, couldn't he?
Retrained the entire parrot?
Did he train her not to respond if we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
What a dick.
Wait, Ness, what's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Even though Maya's literally been saying it to call out to her.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly, Wright.
Mr. Wright. I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her donor's identity? Oh, Lord. Okay, her owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does.
Ah!
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity.
Yes, we just said that.
Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff a little too far?
Never. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who's the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Johnny Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity, if I can find it, is the suspect data of this.
The DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there.
Don't look at my file.
I showed you my file, please respond. Which page is this proof on, then?
Yep.
Yep.
Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name?
It's on the suspect data page. Hold on.
Mr. Wright, you gotta stop forgetting your paper.
No, I always have a piece of paper on me in some capacity. It's all paper. Don't worry about it. This page has all the information about Johnny Yogi. Every single bit of it.
You're slapping it a bit too hard there.
Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
See? Indeed, it does say that, yes. Yes. Yep. Yep.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor.
Done.
He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. Guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all.
Yeah, I could have seen that coming.
My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
It's good.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Oh my god!
She's only 7 years old! You monster!
And Phoenix was canceled yet again.
The fact that he has a granddaughter, though, like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Man. That's, that's so outlandish.
I'm not getting into that whole thing right now. Nope.
That is so absolutely so outlandish that this motherfucker reproduces. His wife just looks like him with lipstick.
Yeah, same face and everything.
She's the most beautiful woman out there.
Which if I remember correctly from our past streams, I think we also made the same joke that his grandmother looks exactly like him, but with lipstick. With everyone associated with him just looks like him with lipstick, apparently.
I'm sure that makes family reunions all the more confusing there. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. But if you had one more piece of coincidental evidence...
Why are you saying it like that, Judge?
More thing.
Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer! One more! If we can just get one more piece of evidence!
You know, I'm starting to think I might need one more piece of evidence. Right, but what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
And back over here. And we already saw this safe number.
Continuing. Hey, is this important?
It does. It does.
It does important.
It does
That's important.
Important it does.
Important it does.
It doesn't even make sense if you put it in the right way.
I don't.
That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Well, the same thing that did the other thing.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
Well, Your Honor, look at my badge, but also, it's in the
You're
case
cheating.
summary.
You're supposed to know it.
It's in the case summary. You know, the victim was December 28th. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically,
that?
it's on the front, Your Honor. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. What? That's today's date, 15 years ago.
What a coinky-dink! And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
Oh! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Objection! Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Maya then leaves the courtroom to try to find the nearest ATM.
If we can't make Edward innocent, we can at least steal all the money in his bank account.
Fool. First you would need my card. Oh, that motherfucker!
And then you just see
Prince out of the courtroom.
Yeah, you just hear like a fucking elephant, like just running after him. After her. I don't know why. I said
apparently, you got
elephant.
stepped on one.
Got something stuck in my throat there. Anyway, that's enough. think we've reached a conclusion here. I think we've reached a conclusion. Oh, okay. There it is.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
Your Honor, it's actually 3.
You're hurting your case, Mr. Wright.
I just wanted to be correct in this situation.
I'm not going to remember this tomorrow anyway.
Okay.
What are you saying?
I don't know. What's on the script? Summon the caretaker at the boat shop. Immediately! Okay. Okay.
This is
sure.
an objection moment.
Oh. You know, I accidentally just pressed this button, but you know what? We're fucking going with it. Witness!
It's been a while since I played this track.
Tell us your name.
Wait!
No.
The witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay.
No cheese.
I've accomplished what I've needed.
Good.
Nick! He looks totally different! And sounds different too!
He stood up.
Yeah, he got rid of his little hunch, so now his voice is fixed. I think it's the real Yogi. Wait, this is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
That must be killer on your back. Well, let me ask you again, for the last time. Please state your name for the court!
For the court!
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Shut up! We're getting more here! Everybody shut up! Yanni Yogi! So it was you who killed Robert... Oh, excuse me. That's accusatory. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond?
So you did it!
And tried to frame Miles Ezra for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Oh, here we go again.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me he told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really. But he didn't believe me.
He couldn't have said that it was a traumatic event and thus he doesn't remember anything. He had to do the plea insanity.
It was more just like a solid way to be able to get him off. Because not being able to remember is a very much gray area in terms of reliable testimony.
We won the trial,
okay.
But I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol.
Someone just actually was allowed to mail the gun to him.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Oh, my
What, you think there are scanners in this universe where they don't even have proper forensics?
Well, to be fair, he did say it arrived. It probably didn't go through the post. It was
probably just
even if it
off.
did,
yeah.
I can just see the entire security team just looking away from the screen and going and like with their eyes crossed and hitting themselves in the head with a fucking hammer. Security in this world sucks. Because it wasn't lawyers. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.
But Miles Edgeworth was just a kid!
I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? Yeah, the part that doesn't make fucking sense. What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter.
Shut that dog up.
Burp.
No, it's mine!
Get that Maya out of here.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
Yeah, him wanting to kill Robert Hammond makes sense, though.
Yep. Von Karma, where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. That's the wrong voice. Under arrest. Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
As he schlorps up to the bench.
Oh God, I hate you so much. There are few. Okay, there are many mysteries left unsolved.
Like, you are a whole ass mystery.
I'm a whole ass, you say?
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case.
But not all of the disappearances!
So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I object, I'm naughty.
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Hey!
Woo!
Yay.
Confetti!
That's all. This court is adjourned. You win. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth!
Oh, I love the drama. Your Honor!
Oh, God, stop talking to me.
I object to your judgment! I'm naughty, I swear!
What do you mean? Also, stop doing that pose.
What pose do you want me in?
I don't know why he points to Phoenix when he's like, I object to you. Like,
I'm not innocent at all! I take offense by the very term. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
oh jeez.
Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ!
He's going to say he's guilty! In red text!
Well,
He's going to
you
tell
wanna
them
try?
that he was the murderer in the DL6 incident!
Fires a bullet and it just goes... and it just disappears. It looks like it hits the surface of a liquid and then just slurps in.
Ugh.
He's going to tell them he killed his own dad!
Whoa. What do I do?
Just let him.
Yeah. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edward's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
But you don't understand. This time it actively benefits me for you to not say that.
I don't give a shit.
That would be Larry.
Heyo!
Larry!
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
Do we have to hear Miles Edgeworth? Oh,
Yeah, do we have to?
is
I make so many wonderful noises.
right. We have a we have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, PJ.
Oh, God. Not again! For 15 years, I've had a reoccurring dream. We were all in a cuddle puddle. A nightmare? It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know, it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, there was me! Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations, of which ends today. The culprit is Wright!
Don't point at me.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected.
Cuff me, chain me up, gag me,
The
tie me to a chair.
Declared innocent is confessing to a different crime.
Which shouldn't matter in this trial because this trial was only for the Robert Hammond murder.
No, but the statute of limitations ends today, which means we gotta fucking do something about it now.
And not a separate trial.
Yeah, no, exactly what I said. Thank you, me. You're welcome.
There's like a whole bunch of you.
I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. I'm not really sure. Okay.
Shut your elderly mouth! It's
You're elderly
obvious.
too. Fuck off.
I can't hear you, you're crippling and dying!
I'm gonna outlast you, Von Karma.
One word to the bailiff and you will not.
That has such the same energy as fucking Aaron from in Game Grumps being like, "You're a freak! You're a freak! Fucking freak!"
That is not a fight that the judge is going to win by any stretch of the imagination. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to leave. I mean, to take a 5-minute recess.
I would also like to leave.
No, you're not allowed.
No, you're not allowed.
You're right.
This judge is getting uppity. I think we might have to call the bailiff.
During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
He just spins around in his chair, but like it goes a bit too far, so he's just like actually spinning all the way around.
Whee!
I only had one push off. Help! No, I'm so sorry, Righty.
No, you're not.
No, I love the drama. And the attention. And the handcuffs. I've just wasted all of your effort. Oh no. I've been gone for so long. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it's a... I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
Oh my god.
Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
That one man is talking to himself.
Yeah! Because that's the first time that's ever happened!
I'm sad. Nick, what are you doing?
I'm
Filing
leaving.
for bankruptcy?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what? What is it that you do? I forget.
Well,
I
Maya.
hate you, Maya. I hate you with every fiber of my being.
Well, Maya. Here's my badge. Does this
Oh,
ring a bell?
thanks.
No!
Drop
Maya,
it.
drop
Drop
it. Give it back.
You'll have to catch me first.
And then he, without hesitation, just reaches his arm out and grabs like the scuff of her, like the back of her neck.
The scruff of her.
Scruff.
Yes.
Thank you. Drop it.
No.
Just start shaking her. Drop the badge.
Give me the fucking badge. Anyway, isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Edgeworth is being a dumbass.
Especially because he says he only dreamed of it.
Yeah.
You know, that would be a really easy way to... What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it!
Yeah,
No,
well,
he admitted to dreaming of it. Which again, we apparently just take dreams as evidence.
He's not sure. He thinks it's just a dream. Now all of a sudden he's like, no, but I think it was real though. But that shouldn't be enough to get him convicted.
when there's no actual proof.
Yeah.
He confessed to...
He confessed that he did it in court.
Yeah, he certainly did do it in court.
Oh, that's me. Gosh, I thought I saw him show up. I'm like, oh, that he's talking. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but we need you to like move further back, like to the couch and through the wall. Just stay back.
Okay, and then he moves back, and then he slurps through the wall, and he comes back out the other wall behind you, and then he gets closer.
Oh God! Not what I meant, Edgeworth. But I don't believe in your nightmare.
As you shouldn't, because it's a fucking nightmare!
Also, I hear drama out there, so I'm just playing here in the meantime.
But you have popcorn at the ready, Judge? Like,
Popcorn?
I
What?
said him. He said he's playing.
yeah, he's playing the.
piano.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, he's playing the music. But like, is he just watching this and it's like he has his popcorn now, so he's
He said,
enjoying the drama?
I hear drama out there.
So
Can't
I'm
see
just
through the
playing
fucking
this.
wall.
He's in there and he's playing the music. What?
Yes.
Where did popcorn come into all this?
Yeah, hear, not see. Just
I'm
hear
blind!
the fucking... Judge, open your eyes.
No!
Did you just hear a gunshot?
Anyway,
That one was too old anyway. What?
it's just a dream. It's not real.
Okay.
Case closed.
If only it were
And
that
then
simple.
Edgeworth got better.
He got better. I don't think.
yeah.
I don't think he can get better.
He got better. Like he
got
fucking
better.
got cured. He got cured of the disease known as murder implications.
They're gonna say murder boners.
No, he can't be cured of that. Or any boners for that
I have a
matter.
condition known as murder boners.
The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I know you don't need to be told this.
Okay.
I'm not hitting you with it. I'll prove you're innocent, so that way we can stop this whole back and forth. You can trust me on that. Please stop raising your mouth every time you do that, sir.
It's like right under his eyes.
No, not the urge bird.
Yeah, he.
Righty.
Bum bum bum. It's 2:30 p.m.
It's been a long day. Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed to his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
Oh my god. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
Advantage just look over. Did you not hear what he just said? Oh, we're just gonna ignore that?
Like, yeah, he just actively admitted to a thing. Are we just?
Or are we all just going to collectively ignore this?
I guess so.
No, Your Honor. God, Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? You fucking knew.
Didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth step up to the stand?
He's already there, Judge.
No, he's not. Now he is.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Have fun, PJ.
Miles Edgeworth, I'm the prostituting attorney.
That's not what your role is, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Never said mistakenly.
Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit.
Just one.
That will be
Just
the key.
one.
But only if I can get it to work.
That will be a key.
Please, please.
Please, I hope this rare pull from Pokemon TCG Pocket will work for me. Edgeworth.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. And as we... there's no and there. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
Oh no.
My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Remember when I said that I could barely remember anything about this?
And now I'm remembering with clarity.
Who else is talking right now? Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day, even though I couldn't really before, but now I kind of do. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events outside of the fact that it was awesome. Oh, I guess my father died too. That wasn't great, but like, I mean, the lack of oxygen was pretty great.
Hello, Cassie. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Hey, Cassandra. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, because I've just been here for a while. It's just been a really long time since I've seen him around. Things are going fine. What was the trial? What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
Your father?
Your father.
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Shut up! Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
I don't remember.
The 40-year-old, or the 40-year-old.
The 40-year-old. He came out of the room prosecuting people.
He came out of the womb prosecuting.
No, the room, apparently.
The room. You know where it happened?
No one else.
I did not prosecute him. I did not.
Oh, hi, Phoenix.
Oh, hi, Butts.
Oh, hi, Wright. That was when Edric pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Elevator? So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi.
They sounded very different back then.
Also, I'm doing alright, Cassandra. We were fine at first. But then as time passed, and no one came to help. Or came. At all. Oh, that wasn't great.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do?
Pry the elevator doors open with pure strength.
No, I would just go in between them.
I was gonna say, or just went through.
There's not enough.
I was, we'll say, scared. Trembling. Quivering even in the corner. But then...
But then, what was it?
The pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. You know, across the elevator where I was getting...
How that works.
No, it's fine. That's just how it happens.
Okay.
picked it up. What happened next?
I shot him.
Yeah, and then I shot him. No!
This gun, I found it in an elevator.
And then I started blasting. Anyway, I started blasting.
I found this gun in an elevator.
I found this gun in an elevator.
Is it better or worse than the one from the dumpster?
No, let's figure it out. And then he just starts shooting everyone.
And then he just started blasting.
Yeah, he's just dual wielding them.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, they seem pretty similar to me.
Caddy
That is not
be,
canon.
Caddy
No,
would be
not at
so
all.
proud if that was canon. Did you know there was a pistol when you threw it? You know, you as a little tiny baby boy? You know it was a pistol?
Oh, I love it when you call me that.
Ew, you ruined it. Why'd you say anything, Edrith?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick. Oh, I panicked.
Yeah, that sounds very panicked, alright.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was... we'll call it in a daze.
A single gunshot. The gun fired once.
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. It was great. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream. What was the scream? To this day...
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
Is he gonna try to recreate it? There it is!
You want me to scream for you?
No. I didn't say
How about
that
you
out
scream
loud.
for me?
I did not say that out loud.
You don't have to.
Ugh. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what that means. I better find out quick.
The amount of time that he's reacted to Phoenix thinking, it doesn't matter at this point.
It's true.
Okay, so now I actually look at the fucking evidence.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, there's a bullet hole in there. Ah! There it is. There can't be a single gunshot. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard a gunshot, and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. You don't see.
Oh,
blood!
Ah!
Stop making me blind!
Stop it! I didn't ask for this! Let's look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness' testimony.
you enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
He's literally objecting us to pulling out evidence.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Why do you have to add that stipulation?
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
It should be the
To be fair, this is just making sure that somebody isn't just picking at random. Which, I mean, they could still pick at random, but they'd get a bunch of penalties if they're wrong.
True. Okay, it is the victim data. The one thing we haven't looked at yet. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident.
What?
I see.
Oh, I
Something
say.
that you see when you have your eyes closed. Now, if I convince myself enough, then I will actually see through my closed eyelids. Anyway, you do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot was fired had something to do with the case?
Yes.
You sound so confident right now.
I'm very confident about this. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
You think?
Oh yes. No wait. What am I? Why? Wait. No, I can. I can do that. I can.
You can?
I can.
Can you do the can?
No, I'm like 30.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm old.
What? Impossible.
I take offense to that. No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprises for after you've seen the evidence. Shut the fuck up. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Here's a new and, frankly, kind of rare track.
Well, rare for this case. It did happen quite a bit in the other cases.
Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
It would be...
Do you?
It would be the bullet.
Would it? Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked.
What? Ha! I mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor.
I don't mean no harm.
Not meaning and not doing any harm are two different things, Mr. Wright. Try again, Mr.
Do
Wright.
better!
Be better! Fucking millennials.
You said something before that was related to... There you go.
Wait, is it... Oh, do I have to do it in fucking order? God.
Come on, you should know this game better than that, Chris.
Ugh, look at this photograph. Every time I do the look at it, it makes me bleh. That's how the song goes, right?
This is a photograph of the crime scene 15 years ago. You can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
That's not what you were trying to prove, Phoenix.
Also, it doesn't prove it? Even if that's not what you were trying to prove?
So, let me get this straight. This photo
shit.
proves to... Okay. No, it's fine.
That was
This photo proves that there were 2 shots taken. Essentially. I'm making
This
it
photo
up.
proves 2 shots were taken where?
Oh, yeah. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue.
I remember I missed it the first time because it's not the focus of the photo.
Yeah. You're right.
Fair, and you would assume that, like, it hit him and then somehow went through him to hit this. At least that's what I thought at first. But I did notice that the bullet hole was there. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order! Order! Ah! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
Beep beep.
Don't you fucking dare put that
Beep,
bus back in
beep.
your... Put that... Don't do it!
Oh!
There he goes. Well, guilty.
Damn it. It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Was it ever plainly stated that there was no exit wound on the shot to Edgeworth's heart?
I don't think so. Let's see. One bullet was found in the heart, the weapon was fired twice. So
Found in the heart. They're close enough, yeah.
So it probably didn't leave an exit wound if it's still in the heart. Like when they found it.
I'm just thinking about it logically as somebody who might be playing it the first time.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, so if we go by the idea that okay, so it hit Edgeworth and then then hit the door, this disproves the fact because there's no exit wound mentioned.
That's true. Also, Miles Edgeworth did state that the weapon wasn't close enough to leave like any gunshot debris, and if it was close enough, it probably would have left an exit wound.
You're talking about when he said that it wasn't suicide, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Mr. Wright, but who else could that someone be?
The murderer, of course.
You made
You
it!
cheeky bastard.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright.
Mr. Von Karma.
Stormtrooper. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary page. That's on page 1.
Do you know where the case summary page is?
It's over here.
The way that you presented that, Chris, just gave me that vibe.
Because, like, why else would he fucking think that to himself? Page 1 is the case summary. Page 2 is the victim data. Like,
he's just very simple-minded.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
oh yeah? Oh yeah? Does it really say that? You could be lying to me. Objection! It says no clues found on the scene. You're wrong. I'm right.
Semantics. Oh shit, things are getting tense.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
Okay, I know what he's driving at, but the wording of that is completely inaccurate. The second bullet does exist. There is proof that the gun was fired 2 times.
He's referring to not at the scene of the crime.
No. That's why I said I know what he's getting at, but the wording was just a little off.
It doesn't exist on the scene, but saying it doesn't exist is more dramatic.
Again, semantics.
It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
Yeah, something else managed to make a bullet-shaped hole in this door.
Order!
Yeah, sure, why not?
I will have order!
You really won't. You should really just give up.
There was just a tiny person that looked at that door and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go through this door by making a bullet-shaped hole.
I'm just gonna face first, butt the hole. Wait.
What?
I'm going to go face first into this hole.
I'm going to butt face the door. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That he's a fucking idiot.
Hey.
What?
Dan is playing 100.
Oh my
god.
We'll be hearing about that later.
Here we go.
That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked his... Are you sure, Judge? Are you sure?
The police have never messed up before. They're
It's highly unlikely that the police were wrong in their investigation.
Highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely. I'm covering my ass by this specific wording. Ow!
What happened?
I stepped on a plug.
Ooh.
Oh no!
They're gonna say you gabbled too hard.
Oh!
I banged the gavel and I shattered every bone in my entire arm.
But I'm not defective. I can still work.
There's just smash cuts to just another judge.
Yeah.
What?
So all we have is the single bullet fired. Yeah, sounds right to me.
It sounds right to me.
Discount. I'm afraid I have to discount. Why? I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
I like to think that that's that reaction is two things. One, the judge is reading the script. I have to discount why. And then Phoenix is like, or the other alternative is I have to discount, and then Phoenix is like, why though?
Why? At 2, Judge?
Discounts.
His claim is 50% off.
Tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Oh
the
my
only
god,
time
I'm
you've ever
getting
done
praise.
that.
Shut your mouth.
No.
No. Gah! How did this happen?
What just happened?
I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist, because it did exist. What the fuck? We just talked about this.
It does exist.
Was I wrong?
They do exist.
They do move in herds. Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
See, the alternative, the only reason you would think this is because it was dark. Edgeworth at the time didn't know where everyone was. He could just hear that they were fighting, and he doesn't remember the event.
No.
So you could assume that. So, who's to say that, like, you know, the bullet didn't go through Gregory Edgeworth and then through the elevator, which is why they're like, there's no way that there's a second bullet that.
That is a pistol bullet. That's not going through a whole person and a fucking door.
Yeah.
Pistol bullets are not that strong. Now, if it was like a sniper rifle round, maybe, but not a pistol. It would have to be a damn strong pistol, and based on what we saw in the picture, no.
Yeah, it's not like they're using a fucking Magnum. Like, also, a Magnum hole would probably
Also,
be a lot bigger.
also, we can see the kind of round it is. There's no way that round would make it through all that.
Right.
Yeah. Also,
No fucking way.
Also, unrelated, but is it coincidental that there are parrot memes in the fucking
Yes.
Gamma group?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
You read this. Bojo?
No. What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah. Objection. What am I objecting to, Maya?
I'm sorry, Maya. I can't let you do that.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
I just admit that I'm just wrong. That's
I'm
all.
just
I am
giving up.
not right anymore.
Nick!
I will for now ever be known as Phoenix Wrong. And the games were done. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No! But Nick! You said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent!
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person. Someone who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case had stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick!
Well, seems that we finally cleared this up. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Well, there's a trial happening?
Yes.
Oh. Sure, whatever, yeah, well.
Yeah,
Not
that's
just
about the that's about
Staring
the
at
answer
everybody involved.
that's about the answer I gave, so I believe you. Do you have any objections?
Why am I not handcuffed to something yet?
Do you have any objections pertaining to the trial?
Why am I not handcuffed to something yet?
That's not pertaining to the trial.
It can be.
No.
What if I would escape? You don't want that to happen. You should gag me, too.
We both know that isn't going to do anything to you.
Oh, it'll do plenty of things to me.
It won't keep you from escaping.
It might. You have to try first.
Say
Oh, no,
why.
I guess not. Whatever.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no! He's accepted the guilt!
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now!
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before.
Alright, Butts, come on.
It's just like my first day in court.
Alright, Mia, come on.
There's so many things.
Man, I don't do my own job.
There's so many things I know I should be
I will
saying.
be right back. Over.
But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright.
Objection, Your Honor! I object!
I hate you.
Hmm.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object,
Oof.
Oof!
Nick!
I don't know. His case is perfect.
No!
Ugh. I think that's Rowan?
Indeed.
It's been 40 years since Rowan has voiced something.
Is it, the older Faye sister?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, at least assuming, yes.
It must exist.
Oh, yep, that's her.
Yep, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh god.
I'm having a stroke! I'm seeing waifus!
Oh! What? What did you just say?
Nothing!
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it.
Jesus Christ. There's an easier way, Mia!
You don't have to make me black out.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor!
Okay, I'm waiting!
The second bullet, it existed!
What, huh? We just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer. Then tell us just who is the murderer.
This is my favorite part.
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet? But where?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to just find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for a bullet? Or that bullet?
The murderer had to find it.
I have a pressing need. Oh.
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah! What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene is that the murder... Aren't these both... Could these both be true, though?
I mean, depending on how you look at it.
The bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof?
Proof?
Oh, okay. I'm going back in the closet.
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
But hey, why would they only take one if one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through?
The options are yes and no, and then you try to hit yes, and he's like, "Don't fucking pull that with
lie to me. Don't lie to me. I'm gonna have to penalize you.
This isn't going so well.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Why would the murderer have spent the time looking for that stray bullet? I haven't gotten a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet.
Why did it fucking take me back to this option, though? Like, that's...
You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Mia.
Mio.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I have a starburst in my mouth.
Oh no.
Hey, Cher.
Is that Mia? Yeah, I have a heavenly starburst. Fuck you, Cher!
I don't like
But
Starburst.
you're not a ghost. I don't care, Cher, anyway. Alright, well, don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, I taste something fruity. It just drops dead.
Not
I shot him too, I guess! Stop
Had to
claiming
take
to
it.
kill people.
George, that kills people. Had to
Why are you saying
take
that to the judge?
Yeah, that wasn't the judge. That was Edgeworth.
Oh. Had to take
I'm not allowed
it.
weapons.
The murderer. What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
Think
You just wanna
this
go
universe logic.
Don't you just want to go ape shit, Phoenix?
Every goddamn day of my life.
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright, you stop blacking out.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's clear.
Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet.
Your acting skills are fucking terrible.
I know
Had
what
to.
I'm doing.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well,
Along, whatever.
for instance, what? Maybe the bullet had hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there.
Yeah.
you
Meanwhile,
know?
let's go back to Von Karman. It's like, why didn't he just take the bullet from Gregory as well?
You can't just perform
Yeah, let's
surgery
perform-
on the corpse,
Right there in the elevator.
you know? Everyone is buying it. Wait a second.
Even I'm buying it.
I was just talking out my ass, but what if that's what really happened?
Okay. let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
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 But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. Well, physically. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yeah.
Outside the entire building.
Yeah, the whole building.
Yeah, it was a sniper shot.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, that's the smallest sniper round I've ever seen.
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. I don't know who's saying this. I assume this is Phoenix. Then the murderer...
Sure it's Phoenix.
Why the fuck does it look like he has an eye patch? Why is this like...
Shading.
Why is this John Evilman?
Shading.
It's Agent 47.
No, fucking 47 doesn't have an eye patch.
He could.
Well, he could have literally anything. He could be dressed up like a fucking clown. That doesn't mean that he did.
Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
Oh, I thank you.
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
I can tell that you're just absolute bullshit, but I like it.
You're pulling it out of your ass, but I appreciate the show.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it!
No.
No one involved with the... Shut up, you! No one involved with the incident was... I will kill you!
You can fucking try it. Won't make a difference if we both do
And
it.
then he just pulls out a gun and shoots him!
Guess
And
what,
then they wheel out the
motherfucker?
next one! No one cares about the judge! They just wheel out the next one! What happened? What?
We gotta be in the double digits by now.
Oh,
absolutely.
We are, yeah.
No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
Oh, there was no murderer?
Well, then fucking Edward is just scot-free. Wait, no!
Oh shit!
Damn it!
You would just stop it right there. We don't need to go through the rest of the case.
Yeah. Yeah, you just admitted there was no murderer. Case closed. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He is right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
What?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. Runts?
I was crazy, bro.
I was crazy
They
once.
put me in a rubber room. The rubber room had rats.
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 Rats
Rats
made me
crazy.
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 No one will understand what anyone is saying as everybody does the reference.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Oh,
No.
boy. Goodbye, PJ's throat.
Oh, that's way too much noise. Okay, there we go.
There he goes.
The Breastmobile!
Bye, Rob.
I'm still here. Unfortunately, I'm still here.
Wow.
The fact that you can take several months of vacation is crazy.
I guess he got away with it. I guess he got away with it because of his perfect 40-year-long record.
You hit a lot of PTO built up.
Yeah. That also means that he has a damn good fucking benefit system if they actually roll over PTO infinitely to
For
take
40
several
years. Yeah,
to get several months off.
fucking 40 years of PTO. Wow.
That's like about 2 years worth of PTO.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
I totally hear what you're saying, and I know
Which
when
would
to switch the
mean...
music.
Hey, Judge, it can only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident!
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
And confused. No, Your Honor.
Well,
I was not dazed since the moment I started speaking 10 minutes ago.
you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Say it.
Say it. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
There he is.
Yeah.
Me?
Oh, this is certainly interesting news. Okay, going through this again really makes me want to show you the scene in the anime after we're done there, Rowan. Like, it still sticks in my head because of how good it is.
I actually forgot the lead up to this. All I remember is what happened immediately after.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
Choose your character.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, take her out, and everybody pulls out a gun and just points it at Maya. Except the judge, who has like a pop gun.
My hands.
God damn it! I was the one who initiated this!
My hands.
V what?
Von Karma!
Von Karma?
That's a fucking smile!
That's silly.
You mean D. Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah!
No, it's the one that changed genders.
You get... We don't talk about that yet.
Got
don't
that
object?
Byleth magic.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident! Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record! Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating! Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
We don't have time for it.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is!
That's not gonna help.
It's no use!
Take
It's no use!
Yeah, we all thought of it.
Yeah.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. Oh god, yes. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Just shoot the doctor.
Yeah, shoot the doctor. Nobody's that perfect.
With the same bullet.
Yeah, the one that was just surgically removed.
So what?
He opens the wound and it fires out of his wound.
Oh my god.
He shoots him with himself.
This was red.
Von Karma pull out the bullet himself? That's insane!
Look at them. Do you think he's normal? I mean, no, he couldn't have, no. You can't
Not
just
at
pull
all.
bullets out of yourself.
Have you tried?
Or can you? Wait.
Phoenix,
I didn't consider that he could just be a human bullet. A human gun.
No, human bullet. He fires himself at the witness.
What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Where? Oh.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I don't think it's possible to prove it based on what evidence we currently have.
Are you sure?
I mean, based on our current knowledge, I don't think so. I know it can, but I don't think we can do it now, is the thing. It'd be impossible to find the doctor who operated on Von Karma now, even if Von Karma did undergo surgery.
It seems you have finally come to your senses. You've realized the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen.
Nick!
Mia's like, enough of this shit.
Mia's literally trying to backseat game you in the middle of court.
Yeah, she is.
Right, Mia?
Ron?
Oh, heck. The court record. There must be something.
The court record? What would be in there?
Ah.
God, there's no time. I better think on it as I go.
Oh, you're right, PJ. I should voice her more spooky.
Ooh.
The court record.
Phoenix is like, shut up, Maya.
All right,
You
Von
know,
Karma.
I said the wrong name, but you know what? I'm not even
No,
gonna
I
change
think it's
it.
way
Like,
funnier
No,
than
no,
that.
I love
No,
that.
it's way better. It's way better.
Shut up,
Just
Maya.
shut up, Maya.
I do!
Just shut up.
Steal for a living.
I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves that Von Karma was shot is...
Here's my badge.
the bullet? It's the bullet. It's the only other thing we haven't done.
What exactly is that?
Oh no!
You would.
I'm still fine.
Oh, right, penalty.
I'm still fine and I can just do this.
Okay.
I'm really not sure I managed to make it this far.
Neither have we. Mr. Wright, reconsider your evidence.
Okay. It's Misty Faye.
Be really stupid for a second.
Be really stupid? What do you mean be really stupid?
You're already doing so well.
God damn it.
Is it the other
that
bullet?
stupid.
It's the parrot.
What flavor of stupid?
No,
I'm
this one.
sorry. I didn't know that there was a menu for stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's
It has to
always a
be.
menu for stupid.
Just think of the crazy. You know, last time I did this, I basically gave you the answer.
Yeah, you
I'm not gonna do
said
it
that.
again. I'm not gonna do it again.
I can't even remember what to do here.
Because it's gotta be the bullet. If it's not the bullet. It's not the bullet.
Oh.
Wait, no. Just
No,
time.
no, I got a penalty.
Oh wait! I know it!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
I told
god.
you, be really stupid for
Oh
a
my
second.
god.
Oh my god!
I fucking forgot.
How did I remembered?
I just skipped over this fucking metal detector. We haven't used it at all in this case.
God, it's the
They almost never repeat fucking things, and of course they repeat the DL6 case file, and I completely forgot about the metal detector.
God, it's the only thing they let us keep because they didn't let us keep the rod or missile.
Well, yeah, because the metal detector actually was fucking useful.
Yeah, didn't I find the air tank?
Yeah. It found out what Gordy actually is.
Yeah.
Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it highly unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
Oh, you don't mean?
I do. There is still the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Well,
Excuse me.
well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector.
That I just pulled out of my pocket.
Yeah.
It was
What-
my pocket.
Well, if we pulled that van out before, then I mean, fuck.
Beep,
Beep.
Yo, I know how we can solve this case. Beep, beep.
No, it was confiscated.
Damn
See
it.
when you said crazy, Bobby, I'm just like, what
I
the?
said
Ah!
That's
I said
stupid.
stupid.
Also, this
Yeah.
isn't that stupid.
It is crazy. Not
No,
su-
stupid would be like the bird.
Use the bird to attack one.
Just takes bird out of pocket and throws it at him.
Pox bird.
Polly, I choose you.
Time to die! Time to die! Ah!
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm fucking dead.
throwing his wheels.
I'm fucking dead.
Throwing his wheels.
Gonna blow up!
Oh, that fluff doesn't want to be there.
He's fine.
Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Oh, he's sweating.
I refuse.
That's just an admission of guilt.
You refuse? You can't fucking refuse. But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor.
Not that type of order, you dumb fuck! Get out of my courtroom!
The defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today.
Convenient,
It was you who said that we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick! What does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
What do you mean? You're just gonna wave around a metal detector and hope it works? You're going into this without a plan?
Beep, beep.
Oh, yeah.
It reacted. Something inside his right... Whoa! Something's inside his right shoulder. This fucking spoke fast as I could read. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma.
You! It was you!
No.
I was afraid this would happen. So I remained silent.
Hmm?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Of course it doesn't. What? I believe you.
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove?
Yes, prove.
No, I can't.
I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Oh, Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
Not a one. Not at all.
Not a one.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
And assaulted me for the rest, but, you know, we're just gonna ignore that.
We always ignore that.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime.
For me, the reveal at this part of the game was the craziest thing ever when Mia started, like, talking to Phoenix and said the statement had to. Had to. And we come to this conclusion, and, like, the one clue with, like, Von Karma gripping his arm the entire time, like, it's just like, what the shit? I was like, that is insane!
See, I think it would have been a better detail if the arm that he was gripping was the arm he got shot in, instead of the opposite one.
It's true.
Unless, okay. Yeah, because I'm good. But still, it
was his right shoulder,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
he's gripping his left arm, so...
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Did you read this, or?
I'm, so sorry, Mr. Wright.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Right after I show you my badge and press the wrong button.
And press more wrong buttons.
I know the exact thing to do.
save.
Right after I put down a contingency plan, just in case this goes wrong.
And here's my final proof.
That's a bullet.
It's right here in this bag. He holds it up. It's empty. Ah, fuck.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term.
Oh god, here we go.
It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. Quite accurate.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. It's actually just him saying it again right now.
Yeah. We have 2 bullets in our possession. The bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. And we will compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve the case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
Oof!
That scream.
That scream.
That scream! That Nintendo 64 scream! I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know!
Here we go again.
Alright. Help! Can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my... Actually, now that the reveal is that, do you want to take over Yanni, or do we want to play it the exact same?
It's fine. This was years ago. I don't
fair
care.
enough.
Yeah, he
Stop
sounded
breathing my air!
different.
I'll stop you!
I've already voiced so much shit. Just go for
No,
it.
that is very fair. Anyway. Stop breathing my air!
Go, gun!
Get away.
Get away from daddy.
Bang.
Oof!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed!
Oh god, you learned to point in the other direction.
I just reflected my point.
One could call it a turning point.
Mr. Von Karma?
Edgeworth!
Oh my god.
Just kind of squeezed it out there. I didn't even take a drink. I don't know where that came from.
Right.
I think I just burped up the bullet.
Out of your arm?
Out of your
Yeah.
arm.
It's all in there somewhere.
For 40 years, it's been working its way back to his digestive system. In there.
Through
So,
his arm.
it was you!
Anyway, what he said was, only you would dare defy me.
Yeah.
There it is!
Yeah!
Look.
I love it. I love it so much.
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Would he have been that at the time?
Just go for it. Like
Yeah. Just fuck it for now.
Karma. It's not like you to make this kind of error. It almost sounds like a female voice, but I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness.
didn't even notice the earthquake.
I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, and the lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on and the elevator door opened before my eyes.
Conveniently.
I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Bap!
Merry Christmas.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have ever thought another man would come to open that elevator door?
I'm surprised he didn't kill Edgeworth, though.
I mean, why would he kill the kid? The kid had nothing to do with it.
He was focused on Gregory Edgeworth sullying his perfect record, so that's why he shot him. He thought the kid wouldn't amount to anything.
Just to make sure there was nothing left behind, because there were enough bullets in that gun. So.
Well, yeah, but if it wasn't for Phoenix, then he would have still gotten away with it, and Edgeworth would have thought he did it, which would have helped him even more.
Yeah, so just letting that lie and fester for 15 years.
Yeah, that makes sense. Edgeworth was an alibi this whole time.
Yeah, really. So.
Judge!
Oh, what?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade.
Right,
Now! End it!
I forgot that he still regains his composure at the very end.
Oh yeah, no, Von Karma's, still a hard ass.
Very well.
Meanwhile, the wet noodle.
It appears we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You are innocent.
In this case,
in those 2 cases. And as I said, it was all a nightmare.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, fucking creepy, but not guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Fucking creepy.
Yeah, his
That is
dad's still
all.
dead. Yeah.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Finally.
Goodbye, Von Karma.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Von Karma.
He's a good
Yeah.
villain.
I love Von Karma.
Well, Karma's great.
I remember when we were figuring out voices, he was like the first one I was like, I want to voice him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was no debate on it.
Yeah, it was gonna be a given you were gonna voice him.
I love Von Karma so much.
I forgot how lawful evil he is.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why he was perfect.
Nick! Nick, we did it!
No, I did. You stood there.
I guess Mia helped out, which I
didn't
guess is through Maya. Even though that was very,
summoning.
it's very unclear.
I think Mia just fucking phased through the barrier of the
She's
spirit
like,
world.
no. She's like, no, Maya's too stupid for this. I need to just do it directly. Even she's like, no, Maya, no.
God.
Just sit down.
Maya did grab the bullet, though.
No, we're gonna get to that.
Did you see his face? Von Karma even looked paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed!
I don't think I
so.
can crush that man.
Also, I I feel like he still is just very composed. Like, okay, I'm going to jail now. This was fun while it lasted. Like,
Yeah.
he had his breakdown.
I
but
mean,
at
he
the end of
admitted
the
it
day,
in
just
fucking
reverted
court, so like he knows that this is what he's getting into. This is what
Yeah.
he's content with it.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close though. You know, me just giving up and all.
back. Yeah.
I'm sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself.
Not
But
according to your.
Now it's all just a
your
good
strike
memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
It's never over.
Righty.
What?
It'll never be over.
Oh.
No.
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
You son of a bitch.
I see. Or no, I could be a bit bratty here. Thank you, Righty.
You're welcome.
And I'll be sure to thank you later.
I think you could have done better than that.
Oh, I could do so much better than that. Oh, God. Well, depending on who you ask, I might be good at this kind of thing. I don't know. I guess submissiveness is it's a flavor, of course.
You gotta learn, Edgeworth.
you gotta learn to be submissive.
Oh, I could be everything.
She's got you there.
What?
Yeah, you just slipped on a banana peel.
Oh, I actually read that as that. No, that was a celebratory thing. I see now.
Yeah.
He just fucking like face plants.
Yeah, it's like whoop.
It's like Blitz falling out of a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am back.
Amazing, pal! You pulled it. You don't pull it. Stop pulling it.
I'm
Pull through just like I thought you would.
I'm not pulling anything.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I'll never forget this, pal. I owe you one. And tonight let's party. Dinner's on me. And my gigantic salary.
I got this real great bark.
I need food. Like real food.
Yeah,
My salary went down a bit this month. Just a bit. But who cares, I guess. To be fair, it's not like you're getting paid for this job.
Maya walks up to him. Let me teach you the art of stealing.
I should arrest you.
You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe, and he can take lessons from me.
I should arrest you, but honestly, it's getting closer and closer to that being my only option.
Oh no.
That's how you say thank you.
Oh.
So I just have to treat him to dinner? Is that what it is?
Thing.
Yeah.
I can just treat him to dinner then. I see. Nope.
I forgot that's what he did.
Yeah.
I feel awesome.
Don't worry. Take a little time at it. No,
What?
No, read it correctly.
take it a little at a time.
Oh God.
What?
Yes. I love this script. Sometimes, other times not so much.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edward this unguarded. Oh, hi!
Why are you back?
No! No!
I forgot she showed up.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to courtroom. No!
Wada!
No!
Y'all were great in there.
Oh God, I remember why she shows up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
Oh.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
And now
Shut
you're seeing why Edgeworth, real Edgeworth, can be stupid and endearing to the fucking fan base.
Yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth, Lotta.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
Oh, I would stick a lot of things in a lot of things. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Somebody needs to hold her accountable!
Oh, I'm gonna shoot her.
Speaking
I'm gonna
of,
kill her.
I don't think anyone... Yeah, no, let's shoot her and then meet up again in 15 years. Well, wait, hold on! Von Carter can come out and shoot her, and they can't get him for the same crime twice!
Yeah, double jeopardy. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Double jeopardy.
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college.
I went to college.
Southern U!
Okay, hold on. In the 3 days in between, you just no.
Yeah,
You
decided
know,
to go to
right.
college.
3-day
No.
trials, easy access to college. The Phoenix universe has everything.
Except fucking common sense.
Apparently,
gave up.
Apparently, 40 years worth of PTO.
Yeah.
I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Here we go.
Oh God! It's over. Oh, Larry! This is the role that I was given. It's over, Nick. My life is over.
What? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? What'd you do?
No, Nick, I'm not long for this world. We need to get the hope rope.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Again, all special characters aside, Edgeworth, when he's not in the courtroom, is just something else entirely. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? Oh, I love it. But that's unusual for you, I guess. Which is weird for me to say. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too, my treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. What's the student that questioned me? He says treat. That's a police talk for prison food, right? Right?
Treat? No treat.
Maybe it
treat?
is,
No
but-
treat.
Treat?
No treat.
No treat.
Oh.
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Righty.
Yeah, what's up?
That envelope that Larry just gave me, it's got money in it. Do you think
Son of a bitch, he paid you?
Do you think he's propositioning?
No. It's...
No.
Sometimes people give money away to celebrate sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's $38, Righty.
Huh?
Just think of a cheap whore.
What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. The cheap poor? Is that what you just said?
No, it's cheap whore.
Oh.
No, I would do it for
There's a
even less.
There's a space there, buddy.
Okay.
I would do it for way less.
$38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? That we all remember? Because we have such great memories?
$38! No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Righty?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago.
Good God.
Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway.
What? What?
Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I'll go to school when I'm bored.
I'm still a
Totally.
lawyer, you know.
I was never good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else saying you did it, the whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Righty, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, I'm all fucking over it.
I know!
Really, Righty, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
No, I knew. I didn't want to say anything.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth. Ugh.
No, I'm Larry.
I'm Larry! Yeah. What? You should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. Although we could still handcuff him.
Wait, what? No.
Chain him to a table.
No.
No.
Well, it's over.
Interrogate him a
Well, it's
Oh no!
it's over now. Next line. I'm not dealing with that. Not after that fucking tangent.
Grr.
bit.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you fucking guys did.
Fucking guys. Now.
No.
Oh. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, you get worked up too easily too.
So do I.
Yeah, you know, like
That death sentence! 1,000 years dungeon, both of you!
Oh god, yes.
changing your entire life plan to become a lawyer. That's an emotional person.
See, you say that, but then that also means that he should be in love with Larry, too. Because he just talked about both of them.
It's true.
So...
You know, it does... What if, at the end of all this, it does turn out that Phoenix is gay, and he does get together with Larry? What are you gonna do, Pooja?
I'll destroy all of you.
I fucking dare you.
And then myself.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Pooja.
I fucking dare you. Both Chris and I say I dare you, but we mean completely different things.
Yeah. Man, if only I'd known, I'd become a prosecutor.
And then I'm over here like, you can try, but I'm pretty sure I could just like put my hand on your forehead and you wouldn't be able to reach me.
You mean that thing that I do for fun?
That thing that I could also do. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal.
Oh, you are.
Yeah,
You are just
not in
in that
murder.
way.
I became a prostitute in part to punish myself.
Yeah.
Also a prosecutor, I guess. I mean, the lawyer thing is all fun and good, but like, you know, it's not my real passion. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
There's still time.
No, I'm already 24. My life is long past by this point.
Ouch.
Yes.
Does
Yeah,
everyone know that?
look at he's an aging husk at the ripe age of 24.
Yeah, look at his gray hair.
He had gray hair as a child. Don't.
So he was already doomed to die at a young age.
Meanwhile, this sprawling young man. Oh God.
Want a switch, righty? I'm a switch. You want me?
No. No.
I can be whatever you want me to be, just let me.
Hey y'all, line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And she ran out the
Then it's on me. Because I don't need money.
I'm here for the free food.
I'll just threaten to arrest them all if they don't give us our meal.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. He celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Oh, Jim, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry you had to deal with this. Now it's 5:02 the next day.
A.M.
Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep.
Yes, nobody should be awake that early.
Also, see, you can't convince me he doesn't live in the office.
Yeah.
Like, this alone.
What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick.
I stole your entire house.
Yes. You were really impressive yesterday, and so was I. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too.
But you're fucking useless.
I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Fucking finally.
I'm taking my phone with me.
Goodbye? What time is it?
It's like, fucking finally, I won't miss her. And then it's like, by the way, I left you one last gift in the envelope. And you open it up, and Phoenix is like, and then it smash cuts. Beep, beep! They're just driving down the road. He's just flooring it down the road, and then it just pans up, and you just drives off it into the fucking sunset, and it just pans up, and you just hear the overview. It's like, you know what? I think I might miss Maya after all. And then you just, like, as it's panning up, you just see cop cars flying down the street too, and it's Gumshoe waving its fucking arm out the window.
That's a true ending.
Yep.
Also, I'd like to believe when he opens the envelope further, it's like you just see light on his face, like it's the headlights. It's like it's in the envelope.
Good.
Ah, the trains from the mountains have already left to the station. Guess I'm not too late. It's also abandoned.
No, you are too late.
You are too late.
Oh.
You're too late.
Oh, hey.
Nick?
Maya. So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Take care of all the loot I stole.
Hold it! Wait!
What? Still not that much loot.
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, she strobe lighted me multiple times to try to get the words out and try to speak all spooky-like. I almost felt like it was a troll. But it was only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
He pulls out the gun.
Nice evidence to cheer up. So
Why
here's
does
your
he still
mother.
have-
He just pulls out the gun.
Why does
Merry
he still
Christmas, Maya Fey!
Why does he still have all this in his pocket?
It's evidence.
Because it's evidence.
Here's something to cheer you up, pulls the entirety of her mom's corpse out of your pocket.
Bent over, like
Well,
She's
pulls-
just screaming. No, it's just the whole corpse. She's just screaming wildly.
Bullet?
No, for you.
And then Phoenix smacks her with the bag, and then they stare at each other, and he's like, I didn't really think this through.
Von Karma was convicted. No, well, he was. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that had put an end to Von Karma. You were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
You're stuck with me, motherfucker.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless and without a cute phone.
I hate you.
I don't know about that. Jesus Christ.
That's my phone!
What?
The fuck kind of ring?
You grab the phone from her hand and throw it on the tracks as the train comes.
she steals the entire train to
Yeah, she just
avoid
steals
right into her
train.
pocket.
to avoid it from running over the phone.
And then as she's picking up the entire train, you just walk over. Why didn't I do this before? And then you just step on it.
Oh my god.
Then she pulls out
No.
another phone.
No, you just step on it. And then you both stare at each other. And then all of a sudden just... And you just get hit by another train.
No.
You probably shouldn't have been standing out on the tracks.
This is it.
This is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Yay!
And
Don't come back.
Oh, that's so good!
Yeah, it's cute
it is
art.
very good art.
Thanks, Nick.
The train leaves and he stands at the station. Oh god, she's still getting my phone calls. Oh no! Oh no!
And so,
Oh, no.
my story ends. Time to turn a new page.
He
And then
jumps
they
on the
never
back of the
and
train.
then they never made another game ever.
Yeah.
And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was.
I don't know about that.
Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Unfortunately.
Now, I can't skip.
Oh, I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Objection!
Yeah!
We hit
The rest of
credits.
this is auto.
It's
the rest of this is
auto-scrolling.
auto-scroll. So
Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! And he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Yeah.
I kinda wish he gave me money. Or, like, you know, undid the salary cutting. But, you know, this is fine too, I guess.
He would give him a
Fuck that thing.
bonus for what he did. God damn.
Yeah.
Huh? Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop.
Give me the
This is a
wheel!
nice lady. She's not exactly what you would call a cheap date. Well, oh yeah, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah.
God.
Getting
He never
scammed.
He's funding all of their trips. Good
Mhm.
lord.
Where's the
And
Jeffrey
not
money?
my expenses.
I don't know, but everyone else could use it. Oh god. Who? Right? I don't remember this voice! He's been busy lately. You know, not wanting to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything that he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Right? Everyone remembers Pain, right?
Everyone sure remembers you.
Everyone remembers first name Pain.
Oh God. Phoenix Wright. The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit. before, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over the management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Yay!
The bellhop gets an ending.
Yeah,
The
it's the
fucking
bell boy.
Doesn't even have a name.
Yeah.
I'm just manager bellhop now.
Yeah, he's a little bitch, but I want to have his name. Like the second first manager. Also, I'm doing amazing in my wrestling career.
Oh, Sugimori.
Uh-oh.
Right? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're finally putting out something of him or a DVD set? You know, with a DVD with 3-letter words. How am I supposed to keep it straight anyway?
Poor old bag.
Yeah.
I couldn't even capture everything she was saying. Oh, here I go. I'm pleased to announce that the Princess is a hit. I sure wrote out Mr. Wright. Oh, I'm pretty much for the show is over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
The
Prank princess.
Princess.
I need that bitch on a shirt.
Oh shit, the Rowan.
Look, Penny.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some pink princess. Oh, I'm reading really
Trading
fast. She says she can't find where she is. Where is it?
You just gotta keep going. No, if you add lines, it's harder to finish.
I know!
Oh my god.
I panicked.
Oh god.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk pink bleh! All right. You know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the pink princess suit. What a dog! It was like kind of a shot for a boy of my tender age. I blame
It's
you,
canon
Moon.
now. It's happened 3 times. It's Prank Princess for life.
I blame you, Moon.
I didn't do it on purpose, okay? It's hard
It's
to
Prank Princess now.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Welcome
Sure
to
you are.
GameStop!
We got ghosts here now.
Shinji Mikami. I recognize that name.
Yay!
Yeah, dead sister.
Yay,
Yeah,
dead sister.
You can see
Your
Edward
sister's
dripping
dead.
in the photo. Your sister's dead!
Thanks, Capcom.
Thanks, Capcom. Now get back to working on Monster Hunter.
Even though this is a
finally
fucking
go
false
eat.
ending.
Yeah,
but we're not
that's
gonna get to that.
yeah, that's not happening right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that at the
We're
moment.
not gonna worry about that.
We're gonna get back to that in a long time from now.
But it's definitely there.
Yep.
Hey, we'll
We
consider
beat
the first game beaten.
Yeah, we beat the first game.
While there's technically that last case that we're gonna do later, we've technically beaten the first game because that's
Yeah.
technically an add-on.
Yeah.
That was an add-on case.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't in the original. It was added on.
So
It was
that
like
that
DLC
what we
or
just did was
something,
the original ending to the first game. So yeah, we beat the first game.
Made it!
Woo!
It just took. I can't see off the cuff how many streams we did because Chris doesn't number his streams, but we did a good few.
It was like 5. Like 6.
It was
Uh,
a 5.
What the
12.
fuck do you mean
I said
5?
12. It's
Oh,
12.
Jesus Christ! I opened up your live tab and you said, "Oh, it's 5," and I just see a wall of Phoenix Wright streams.
It's 12. It's been 12 streams.
Jesus Christ,
It's
Chris!
been 3 months,
It's
supposedly.
been 3 fucking
That was
months.
one game.
Anyway. Yes.
That's
That is
the
it.
rest of the series.
That is it for
Here
Phoenix
we go,
Wright
all
Ace
at once
Attorney.
right now.
And that is the first game. Next time we come
God,
back
I'm
to
gonna-
this, we're gonna start on Justice for All.
I'm gonna have to start getting ready for that role. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to fucking
Basically-
brush off the lessons there.
Basically, once we beat this game, Trials and Tribulations, we're gonna wrap back around and finish off the Rise from the Ashes DLC, and that
Because timeline.
And that will be for next time. I'm
Sweet.
kind of glad we were able to actually beat this today.
Yeah.
It's about goddamn time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the fucking Manfred von Karma,
Yeah.
personally.
It's alright.
Are you like consoling me? It's okay.
No,
Okay.
that's not what I meant, but I can't say anything else. So it's like, it's okay.
It's okay.
I haven't played Justice for All in a hot minute, and the stuff I remember about it outside of how it ends isn't
I'll have the guide up. It's okay.
Yeah, because I've also seen
fondly
the entire
remembered.
second game. I've also seen the entire second game, so it'll definitely be a refresher. Because I remembered pretty much everything of the first game off the cuff, but
Second game is kind of a blur.
I know
again, it will come back to me as we go through it.
No,
but
same. Absolutely. I remember good part. I remember like the high points. I remember the case, and I remember the end.
Trials and Tribulations definitely sticks out more in my head just because of how significant it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's one case in the second game that I remember the most.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know whether to say anything. Like I can't really say much without giving anything away. I guess besides.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Like I remember most of that case.
Have we doled out the roles for? We doled out
a good chunk of the roles for the entire
Oh, yeah.
trilogy.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll have to open that fucking text document
Yeah,
back
you
up.
will.
I haven't had to open it back up because we've been on that fucking case for a while.
Funny is I actually don't think we went through everybody because I can already think of.
We went through a lot.
I can think of a few characters that we're going to see in the first case that we haven't given.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So we'll figure that out though. Anyway, that's it for today's stream.
Jesus!
Oh my
Background
god,
noise.
Moon.
Whoa!
Moon's throwing plates again.
No, I have voice isolation on. What do you mean?
Why don't you mute for a minute?
Okay.
It wasn't on at that point. I guess.
Maya's in the kitchen, just breaking shit and stealing the
Maya,
rest.
no.
So yeah, the 9th should be good for a stream of this again. We start off with Justice for All, and I should make a new thumbnail with the knowledge that I can increase the size of the thumbnail so that certain people don't get annoyed when the thing's all pixelated and blocky. Do it.
Man,
I'ma do it.
that sounds really petty there. Why are you being so petty, Chris?
Rob, what did you just say?
I said petty. I said
No,
petty.
no. Just the whole sentence.
I said, why are you being so petty, Chris?
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Rob. All right.
Anyway, next Friday there is a high chance of a stream happening. So expect that, and we'll be starting with Justice for All.
Oh my god.
That'll be cool.
Yo, I can't wait when Phoenix Wright gets his own gun and it becomes a first-person shooter. And like, oh man, that was a weird direction they took the
It
series.
was a weird turn,
Very,
but like
very
it
weird
clearly like
direction.
worked out because they made like 13 more games. So
Yo, I want there to be a Gumshoe spin-off game where it is an FPS. It's like Doom.
oh my god,
It would be Gumshoe too.
it would be.
It would absolutely be Gumshoe. He would be the first-person shooter spin-off game protagonist. Absolutely.
Ugh, all right.
Last Wednesday didn't super work out with streaming. That should change by the 14th. But that's not for next week. And Thursday, are we doing more repo?
I imagine so.
Then expect the repo.
Again,
stream.
Vinny won't be able to join on Thursdays, at least as far through May. We will see about after May, but look out for maybe random fucking Sunday repo streams apparently right now.
Yep.
At least on Nick's channel.
Yep.
Unless, well, yeah, it would have to be on Nick's channel.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting you do shit on Sunday like a loser.
Me, Rob, and Moon
Like a
do
loser.
stuff on Sunday.
Like a bunch of losers.
At least for another month. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my stuff. Just check out YouTube and Twitch. Keep up to date on those whenever I stream there. If I do have an offhanded stream, it'll probably be on Twitch and eventually come to YouTube, or as I figure out to try to fucking fix the streams. Oh, right, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, the stream didn't go super well on Wednesday, so I'm going to see if any of that can be salvaged into the next stream we do of Valkyria Chronicles. And I'll just kind of splice them together in a way where it kind of makes sense, because we kind of stopped in the middle of it because of...
I was wondering why you logged on to PlayStation so early.
Huh?
Obviously, there's a notification whenever you log on to PSN. It's like, it was just earlier than I expected for you streaming on Wednesday.
I play Valkyria Chronicles on Steam, not on PlayStation.
Okay, you're missing my point. The time that you logged on, I assumed you were done streaming, and it was earlier than I expected.
Oh, I mean, we usually start around 6:30-ish, maybe 7 if I can actually get my shit together. And then we streamed until kind of like 8 because there was constantly issues because of where I was streaming. There was no signal, so the stream kept cutting out, and also the fucking thing was lagging a lot, and it just it was not happening. My computer was also kind of fucking overheating itself as well. It was not a good time.
Yeah, the summer months are going to be fucking hell in terms of content creation.
But if I'm able to stream from my proper setup, then it should be fine, like it's always been. So here's hoping that it happens that way.
Fingers crossed.
And then also the previous repo stream, not last one, but the one from before that, I need to fucking figure out shit with that, because a whole hour of the stream was just not there. And then also the last stream that we had was cut short because Nick had to leave, and like we just kind of stopped in the middle of it. So the last few streams weren't the most content rich, but I'll figure something out to do with it. That's it for me. Hey Rob, buddy, what you got?
Thank you. Tomorrow we are going to be doing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Crimson Flower Route, starting off with more supports and then jumping into pursuing Kronia. It's more fully voice acted stuff, so if you liked even a little bit of what you see here, you'll be you heard here, you'll be hearing more of that tomorrow. Providing PJ's throat isn't completely blown out there.
Ugh.
That was a lot for you there, buddy. Sunday, still nothing because of rehearsal. Monday is still nothing. We are actually kind of reaching the end of what we planned for the little bit of Monday hiatus. We're still trying to figure out whether or not we wanted to do more while we have the time or start something new. So just be on the lookout for that. Tuesday, Rowan, PJ, and myself will be back over on the YouTube channel doing some more Dragon Age Veilguard, where we do some more companion quests. Wednesday, I will be back over on Twitch doing some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as we begin Chapter 5 and probably start Chapter 6 as well. And then Thursday, Rowan and I will be back over on Twitch. We have finished up DMC 2. Just wiped our hands of that. So we will be starting DMC 4 on the PC. And that will actually start DMC did too, but our kind of new game plus runs where I would be loading from a completed file, and we're not going to be starting from scratch. So that ought to make things interesting. And then I'll be back here next Friday for some more Phoenix Wright. So that is it from me, at least in terms of the planned stuff. Hey PJ.
The channel's not dead.
Okay.
I'll get back to Dragon Age Inquisition at some point when my schedule frees up. It's not now, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, indeed. Hey, Rowan.
Not dead, working on stuff in the background. You know where to find me.
Yes, everybody's channels is in the description, except for Moon's, because Moon's doesn't have a channel. Moon's channel is this channel, I guess, by comparison, because of other stuff that they're on. Or Rob sometimes, you know, whenever they actually do show up for our Monday streams.
I own all the channels in secret. That's why I don't have a channel.
The channel's in your head, and it's full of gay.
If that's the case, Moon, you're being a terrible channel manager because we haven't seen any sort of progression.
I like to consider myself a hands-off manager.
So, like any retail manager ever, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's like working in retail.
I love you. Anyway, that's it for the stream. The background noise is still picking up. That's it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time for another video, stream, what have you. Take care, have a lovely evening, and we will see you in the next Phoenix Wright game, maybe. Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck.